It is 7:51. We've got Home Depot Debbie here, getting rid of smells in your home. I'm assuming if you've got kids, if you've got boys, I mean, it doesn't have, it can be girls or boys.
That's
but
true.
Sometimes the house gets a little bit stinky.
Yep, pets.
So, pets, of course.
You know,
what are we talking
cars.
about? Cars. Everything can stink.
Right.
I mean, I could stink right now. I did put deodorant on and I washed my.
You smell very nice.
But tell us, what are things you want people to know? What are some of your faves?
So, we're going to start with car fresheners because, you know, when you get in the car, there's nothing better than a new car smell, number one, or just a scent that you love instead of a musty, you know, smell that can sneak into our cars. So we've got a lot of really cool stuff now for right by the vents. And when the air conditioner or the heat in the winter, you know, comes through, it pushes the air freshener into the car and really makes it smell nice. I like these. These are Refresh by Febreze, and they're really teeny tiny, so you don't have a big thing in your vent, and it just clips right in there, and it's got the air freshener on there, and it lasts until it lasts. You could change it whenever you want. You know, it can last 30 days, 60 days, depending on how much airflow comes through. There's vent wraps that wrap around your vent that are very inconspicuous as well. Old school. Yes. Hanging from the rear view, not my favorite, but, you know, for a temporary little burst of freshness. These are great because these you could set like on the floor, in the car, under the seat, and it really just freshens up the whole car. So that's really nice. And these you've seen, these are for the vents with Febreze in them, and they refresh your car as well. Now this is called Osium. This is one of my favorites. This is a odor sanitizer and neutralizer. It actually cleans the air. And so it's a burst of freshness, and you could just see you just spray like that, and you want to spray it away. Okay. And it's called Osium, and it really works great in small spaces, in rooms, anywhere you need to neutralize the air. And then you've got your plug-in versions, and again, this is something you don't have to use all the time, but you're gonna, you know, plug it in, you take your little caps off, and insert the scent of your choice, and then plug it in, and it refreshes like the whole house. Then garbage bags. Oh, this is one of my favorite things because it really keeps the garbage can smelling fresh. These are bags that are scented right? For your garbage. And then this is really cool. This is a filter scent. Here, you take it and you unpackage it, put it in your filter when you change your filter, and the whole house gets scented through your air conditioner vents.
And you can put it on with this little hook here?
Yep, you just attach it in. And then there's, you know, stuff for your fabrics. Febreze really neutralizes the odors for your fabrics. Air fresheners, Lysol, of course. And then these are great for vacuuming your carpet and refreshing all that, and taking out urine smells from your pets, keeping everything fresh with your pets. I'm gonna have all this information on my Home Depot Debbie Facebook page and Instagram. We've got so much more to talk about for laundry, for appliances, for the whole house, odor absorbers. So we'll have that all coming up in the next hour.
I mean, we've all got to clean, right?
Listen.
And a lot of people like scent. Some people don't like scent, but scent is an option for you if you enjoy it.
And you know, even if things are clean, sometimes they smell, but we'll take care of it all.
Okay, getting rid of gross smells. Sounds good. Pete, we're going to send it over to you. Sounds great, Pete. It is 8:53. Okay, today is amazing, but at some point you're going to want to maybe do some spring cleaning, and maybe you've got kind of a musty smell in a room, in an area of the house. Maybe you're just ready for a new scent. We've got Home Depot Debbie here with some fun DIY tips, and you also have the display of what you went over in the last segment.
Yeah, well, this is actually new stuff. In the last segment, we talked about all types of air fresheners. Now we're going to talk about odor absorbers. So one thing that's really great is if you move in somewhere and it has a musty, smoky smell or whatever, and it's in the walls, you need this Restoration Interior Primer by Kills, and this will block all the odors that are in the house. So if you paint with this and then your paint color, fresh new scent, right? And then for laundry, Clorox, Odoban with OxyClean, you know, dryer sheets and Downy. These are all things that will help your scents in your laundry, but these odor blasters, this is amazing. You take a capful, put it in the tub before you put your clothes in, and it really makes your clothes smell clean and fresh.
Oh, it is always nice to have some clean and fresh
then we've got vinegar, hydrogen peroxide. These are all great odor absorbers as well. But things I want to talk about here, charcoal. Charcoal is a natural odor absorber, and so these are great. This is a 6-pack of these little packs. Gym bag, locker, any camping, anywhere you go, even for traveling, sock drawer, underwear, you know, you could put these little packets in, and then when they start to lose their absorption, put it out in the sunlight, it recharges, and you get to use them over and over, and they come in bigger and smaller versions. This is damp rid, and damp rid is great because it absorbs moisture and odors. So you open this packet, pour it in, put the top on, and then anywhere where there's moisture and odor, it absorbs it. And you can even hang these in your closet or anywhere else in the bathroom because you get humidity and everything. So that works really great. Then we have these odor busters by Arm & Hammer. These are so great because you can toss them just like there, in a gym bag, in a drawer, anywhere you want, and it absorbs odors. So this is my DIY section.
I like DIY.
So coffee grounds, natural odor absorber. Put it in a bowl, put it somewhere if you like the smell of coffee. Not wet grounds, but dry.
Dry.
Baking soda works great. And if you were to boil cinnamon, vanilla, and some coffee grounds on the stove when people are coming over, it actually makes your house smell like fresh baked cookies.
Ooh, and if you don't want, I mean, some people don't like scents. They're trying to get rid of fragrance, so this would be a good alternative.
This would be great, yeah. Lemons, like if I eat fish and I get it on my fingers, lemons take fish smell right away. These are great for the room. I use these in my son's room all the time. You just pull it off.
What are you saying about your son?
Boys. And then it just emits and absorbs all the odors in the room, different scents. There's one for pets, one for just neutralizing smells. These are all for appliances. We've got dishwasher, washer, fridge, garbage disposal, toilet. There is an odor absorber and refreshener for every appliance that you have. So there's so many things that you could do to neutralize odors and get a fresh scent as well. And you know, the charcoal is one of my favorites, the naturals are one of my favorites, but all of these
do you have all this stuff in your house?
No. No. But I have my favorites, though.
Okay.
But I'll have all the information on my Home Depot Debbie Facebook and on Instagram, and you can find me at the Arrowhead Ranch Home Depot. Keep everything smelling fresh.
Ah, smelling fresh is always what we want. The show is pretty fresh. We've got our 9 o'clock hour coming up right after this. Bye-bye.